Oh, okay.
We are here at the Genrad Monthly Coffee, and a new member has showed up, Dick Case. Now, I remember the old Dick Case,
Yeah.
and after talking to this guy for a while, it begins to come back.
Oh, God.
When did you join GR, Dick?
1977, I think.
73?
No, 77.
77, well, almost into the 80s. You had gone to school where?
At WPI.
Worcester Poly.
Yep.
With Howie Painter and some other guys.
Yep.
Yeah. And was this your first job here? Or?
No, but so I worked down at the Naval Underwater Systems Laboratory in New London, Connecticut,
All right.
doing acoustic research.
Acoustic.
Yep.
Good. So then you came to GR, working where and for whom?
So I worked in software. I think it was for Coughlin or for one of those people there, working on the 2270.
2270.
Yep.
Yeah, one of the most successful
It was.
automatic test systems.
So they had built a lot of them, but they didn't have the software for it, so they were kind of panicked.
Well, this was mixed signal, was it?
Well, the original one was just analog, and then we added digital afterwards.
Okay. And you say Coughlin might have been the product director?
I think he was the product director.
And you worked for him, or did you work for Jim Farron? Because Farron had a software group.
I probably worked for Farron.
Yeah, assigned to that. Good. Oh, that was the most successful, I believe. 2270, yeah. That was
better than the... Oh, he brought my coffee.
I thought perhaps you'd like to have your coffee.
It's only 3 minutes.
What a guy. Thank you, Dick.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
My pleasure to serve you both.
You take care of the members. That's great. All right, so that's 77.
And then I left in 88.
88, so you had...
11 years.
11 years, good.
During their beginning of their downsizing.
Yeah, I was gone then, but I knew you back early on there.
Yeah.
I think so. And then I was out in Bolton, but...
Yep, we used to come out to Bolton.
Yeah. Who else? Who'd you work with? Who'd you have there?
So I'm trying to think. I'm not sure I remember all the names, but you know, the Pete Williamson and Wade Williams and
Wade, yeah.
And those folks and Matt Thickenbaum.
Matt was on that. And Pat Harding was there then?
Pat was there, yep.
And I think you were over in Building 1.
Which is the one, if you're facing the front, it's the one on the far right.
Yeah.
And they renovated the top floor. So that wasn't one, was it?
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
Because I kind of thought one was the one to the far left if you're facing the...
If you're facing the building from the parking lot.
Yeah.
Well, that was you.
So we were over in the far right, which would have been, Building 4, right?
Okay.
Top floor. They'd renovated the top floor.
Okay.
It used to be assembly, and then they renovated into offices.
All right. And where'd you live?
Harvard, same place, Harvard, Mass.
So you've been out in Harvard for 100 years?
All my life, yeah.
Yeah. Esselstyn.
Yep, same town.
Howie, Gus Lahanis.
Yep.
Bill Tilley.
Jim Skilling.
Skilling was in Harvard, yeah.
Yep. He moved up to Waldeboro.
That's right. And I still hear from him from time to time, yeah.
Good.
Yeah. So was he working on the projects with you?
He wasn't working on the 2270, but he was there all the time. So I remember seeing him a lot.
I think they had like groups. I think Ralph Anderson might have been the boss, and he had Skilling with a bunch of guys.
But I don't think he had the software.
No.
He had the electronic.
Hardware guys.
Yeah.
It was Skilling and I forget who else. And Ralph was their boss.
Yep.
Yeah. Because Jim had worked with me over on the dock side. Frequency counters and stuff like that for many years before. Yeah.
That's good stuff.
Yeah. And I guess you were one of few. There weren't too many software guys then.
No, I think we grew after that as more and more people turned into software engineers.
Yeah.
Like Matt, who was a hardware engineer, but turned into a software engineer at some point.
He did.
Yep.
He did, because back before they had software engineers, he did the programming of the first test system, the 1790.
Yep. Yep.
And we didn't have operating systems in those days. He had to do machine language programming and assemblers and stuff like that. And he crammed the whole thing into 4K.
I know.
Yeah, no. I mean, we didn't
talk about gigabytes now, and we talk about kilobytes then.
Oh, for God's sake, this video is taking up 4 gigs, for God's sakes.
Yeah.
And Fichtenbaum got it into 4K of core memory. These were, I think it was core memory in those
Correct.
days. Yeah, great. So when you left in 88, where'd you go?
Raytheon.
Where?
So I ended up in Marlborough, but I worked in Marlborough, Sudbury,
Sudbury.
Portsmouth, Rhode Island. So all a variety of Raytheon, Bedford.
Doing what?
So I spent 15 years doing air traffic control systems, and then 10 years doing naval shipboard systems.
No kidding.
So when I left, we were still working on the next generation destroyer software.
So you retired out of Raytheon?
Retired out of Raytheon. Yep.
Out of which job there? Which plant?
So out of the Tewksbury plant.
Tewksbury. I didn't know they had one.
Yep, it's right off 495.
Yeah. Yeah, it's still a great company.
Oh.
I mean, good
and
company,
it's
doing well.
Doing well, which is
Yeah.
a big benefit over General Radio.
Oh, exactly. But you had fun at GR.
Oh, yeah.
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 You had dark
Certainly
hair.
the early days were fun.
Yeah.
Got
Oh,
a
yeah.
little tough when they were losing money. But
That's right. Yeah, I got out of there in '86.
Oh, okay.
That's
So
when
it's
I
just a
left.
couple
Yeah.
years earlier.
And you were still doing the same kind of work then when you
Yep.
left?
Yep.
Different products.
Right.
Yeah.
We were working on the 2750 when I left.
Oh, yeah. Richie Faubert.
Right.
Yeah. Not out of Bolton, out of
No,
Bolton?
out of Concord.
Out of Concord.
Yep.
Because Richie was with me out of Bolton, QMP.
Correct.
Remember QMP? I'd forgotten. That's right. Dick Case and Richie. Yeah, 2750. Big job. Huge job. Who else was on that? Was Richie and
Al Levine.
Al Levin. Yeah. Who else? That's
It was
way
him,
back.
kid. I'll think of his name in a moment. It
Yeah.
was in marketing. It used to be a hardware engineer.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
I know it. We'll come up with it later. All right, but any words of wisdom for your ex-GR companions? Did you like it? Did you have fun at GR?
Oh, yeah. No, it was fascinating. I mean, the whole experience was a lot of fun.
Good.
Until we started to shrink.
Yeah.
That wasn't a lot of
Well,
fun.
don't remember those days. Remember the good days.
Yeah.
Good. Well, it's great to have you here, and I hope you come back again.
Oh, well, I'm sure I will, and it's good to see you all.
Good.
Except
Well,
you're all old gray men. I mean, I don't know what happened.
what do you mean?
Everyone's...
I look the same.
Well, you do.
Yeah, who? Of course. And so do you with a little imagination.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll say farewell to Dick Case, but we're going to see him again.
Good to see you.
Good. Thanks, Dick.